Now this is a story of two gals and a guy, a soap opera of sorts. Now let's find out why. The first two of three were husband and wife, a king and a queen for most of their life. Now he called her Edith and she called him Stan. She was his queen and Stan was her man. Now the king could smile, but Edith could not. It was child they won, but couldn't be got. Oh, the king was quite virile, potent, well made. 'Twas the queen who was sterile. You see, she is spayed. These are the jokes. They're not much for amusement, and much like the queen, there's room for improvement. The king wanted a son to carry on his name, and so it was Edith he started to blame. The fighting, the yelling, Edith could take it no more. She called Stan a bum, and his mistress a horrible person, just the worst. Oh, she knew about Kate, a lovely young lass, with the face of a queen and a firm, shapely ankle. Nice ankles. She's a bit clubfoot, but she dances well. Well, the king lusted for Kate, but he still loved his queen. A threesome they became, with the king in between. The King-Stan trio, they came to be known. Old hippies explain it to the young hippies. The King-Stan trio, they came to be known. But a king with two queens would be rocking the throne. You see, lust and greed don't mix well with fate. And soon it was Edith who lusted for Kate. Two queens in love soon sent Stan away. But the king would return. He wanted to stay. Well, they refused him quick, sent him outside the walls, and should he return, they'd chop off his bald head. Well, you see, the king would return while Kate was away. He was persistent, he wanted to stay. A fight soon broke out, Edith screamed, yelled, and hissed. Not to mention the king. Oh boy, was he pretty upset. Well, Kate would return, much to Edith's delight, but what of King Stan? Nowhere in sight. He lost his kingdom, both queens and his luck. I guess you could say he was royally forgotten. So what is the moral? Let's learn what we might of Stan, Kate, and Edith, ships that pass in the night. Well, I've told it to Stan. Now I'll tell it to you. You can't have your Kate and Edith too.